Good evening and welcome back to the Mancunian Way. My name is Martin, I'm your host, and I didn't want to start it our normal way because it's a great day and it's also a sad day. We have lost one of our own today in the great boxing legend that is Ricky the Hitman Hatton. Thoughts and prayers to his friends, his family who have passed away, father, husband. Yeah, it's sad, and that one was for Ricky today, and all his friends and family. But let's get into it. Some people may join us. This obviously there is a redirect straight to LB as well, who's doing a panel show later on and may join and may not. But yeah, what a day. Manchester is blue. Well, we always knew it was blue. Everyone, I will come to your comments in a minute. But what I'm going to do now is show you a few videos of the Manchester derby. Let's do them. I do apologise for my language, but it was derby day. Yeah, Manchester is blue. Let's go. Smash those likes. Yeah, share it across socials. Get in. 3-0 win. Good evening, Connor. Donnarumma was class. He was. Yes. Dash. Everyone smash those likes. Manchester is blue. This win is for Ricky Hatton and those who are for those that are currently having a tough time lately. Other people in the chat weren't doing great and were proper down. Hopefully that derby W puts a smile on. Yes, no matter what, always smile. Always smile. Men's, well, depression is across the world. It is. Hi Dash, what a win. Great, Dash. Yeah, today I never expected to play Brexit football. Well, Pep said apparently Pep won't change. I think Donnarumma did really well on his City debut today, and that save he made from Bremo. Donnarumma was world class. Everyone's just loving a bit of GG at the moment, aren't they? Thought Donnarumma was going to get the man of the match, but Haaland got it. Well, I thought it was between Haaland and Foden. We'll get on to him. Cushion Okibadil, Diaz O'Reilly owned that United attack. They hyped up the Ivorian Messi, yet he ended up getting marked by Cushinov. By the way, I wonder how much Tesco Club Benjamin Sheshko got to be like a Sean Connery thing to do that. I'm glad that Gavadio was back and he started. I don't think the midfield was typically great. Rodri obviously not adjusted levels. Reinders, we'll talk Reinders, yeah, he was one of my low points today. Rest in peace to the legend that is Ricky Hatton. Personally, an apology to Diaz, who was great today, including aerial duels on Phil Foden, who was sublime. Him and Doku linked up very well. I think Silva was poor in the first half, but second half, Bernardo, yeah, he had an orange juice at half time. Is what Bernardo had. Love Ricky Hatton, down to earth lad. Always had time to the lads in the Mickey Franny's pub. Yeah, big up. While I may not like the player, we've got to give the respect to Jeremy Doku. I thought he was electric. He was. Today, for me, he was a bit more gritty than usual. Understood what the derby meant. Kudos to him. Phil Foden in the 8 role, which I've been saying for years. It's extraordinary. He proved it again. His link-up playing, ball carrying is something youngsters need to learn from. Erling Haaland, just, yeah, world's best striker. Hello, fellow treble winners. Good evening, DC. Hello, Connor. Sam, woohoo, the Blues, yes. Sammy, Ricky blessed us. Rest in peace, Hitman, spot on. Sam, big respect to Doku today. That was what we want to see more of. Doku was stunning. He was. Make sure you send hello to each other as well in the chat while you're smashing those likes. Thoughts on Calvin Phillips being named? He'll be named. I don't think he's going to play a lot, Connor. I think it's just because what else you do with him? Can't just put him in the EDS. That same from Donnarumma was world class. Should have been 7. Should have been. Could have been. Doku did good. How everyone Manchester is blue. Big up Lee. Lee, did you get that thing sorted, by the way? I hope you did. Donna haters the silences. He's been named as a homegrown player. Kind of think that's all it is. Donnarumma were one of the best keepers in the world. Good evening, Andy. How the devil are you? Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. The world isn't a better place without you. Spot on, mate. And I know you were. So we've had a chat and I saw you earlier, mate. Big up to you, mate. 9320 podcast show. A lot of love. Rick, rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. That win was for you. Hello, Adam. Manchester is and will always be blue. Spot on, mate. Never Phil Mallet singing the blues. City win. United lose. Phil, Starry, Harlan, Doku, Nico Riley, Josko, Kushinov, Diaz, Donna with class. Yeah. I've only got one low point today. And I think it's someone who just maybe need a little bit of time. That's all. This should give the squad a huge boost going into the massive week. It should. Rest in peace, Hitman. Spot on. That was for the Hitman. Hoping you're well. Make sure, you are saying hello to each other. Rest in peace, Hitman. Big up SOS. Rest in peace, champ. Ricky would have wanted the win. Spencer Mark. Spot on. Andy, cheers, all you good. Cade, easy W. Rest in peace, as Dash. Well done. Cheers, Steve. Sorry about your loss yesterday. I hope you do get your season back on track soon. Yes, Martin buzzing with the win, but Ricky blesses with family and friends. Condolences for Ricky. Thank you, David. Evening citizen, congrats on appointment, Vintra. Thank you, David T. Devastating news. It is. It's a weird day today. Great, and it's a very weird one. Mixed emotions. Goodbye and rest in peace to a legend. Yes, big up Blue Art. Totally. We're going to get into the people. It's a long way back to London when you shit. Well, they all left in the 75th minute. They left before I left, which was saying something. Evening Blues, rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. Big up, Steve. Mike, big up, Martin. Thank you, mate. Love, passion, Martin. Yeah, just a few little snippets I thought I'd share with you guys because you were amazing. See you started singing again, Martin. What a legend. It's because Andy wasn't singing up on level 2. Oh, level 1 now. We're level 0. The atmosphere was rocking. It was. My pants fell down at the Poznan. Yeah. True story. I've lost weight and now my bloody shorts. I'm jumping up and down and my shorts fell down there. And then my phone fell. It was a bit of a mess. See, you started singing. Louis, thank you for the 20 months, mate. So you are a legend. Thank you so much. And Nick with the 13 months. Thank you so much. Means a lot. And it means a lot to me.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is a dream come true. All these guys deserve. All these guys around here.
One for the Hitman. It was Ian. Wilkie, how the devil are you, mate? Hope you well. Martin singing the blues. I didn't shut up all game. I was so nervous. Listen, I was so nervous. I didn't settle till we got to the 3rd goal. Donna changed my life. The amount of transition play because we can't build from the back is sick. Martin called the confident win. Listen, I just thought, I don't know why. I just thought we could have had it. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. We're nowhere near top game. But after watching Donna confidence, great win for Ricky. Sheshko, Kuna, and Bemo, you chased them when you're not the dream. Enjoy Old Trafford. Spot. The rags going to be, they could have Pardo, but I think that's what we might have to expect now. I will go into, I think we are going to change our tactics a little bit. I do think we will. Doku was close to man. He was. He was very, very good today. Kushinov was class. He was very good. I could do without these silly tackles in the corner flag, but that's just a little bit of youthful exuberance is the way I've called it. I've gone from tears of sadness to tears of joy today. Big up, Ian. Kushinov is now our right back. In one match, all the talk of Don being terrible with his feet has been dispelled. Well, I don't think he was using his feet as much, apart from hey, which I don't mind. A Manchester Derby's hell of a way to make your debut. Kushinov, absolute unit of a player. Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose, oh City. You got me singing the blues. Big up Martin, no, big up yourselves. Can't decide between Foden, Haaland and Donna for man of the match. I did try and get Alan on But Alan's asleep. Let me see if I can wake him. Because I think Alan's got some repercussions to talk about. Alan's got a little bit of apologising to do, people. He's got a little bit of apologising to do. Did Sesko get back? Shout out to Cushion-off. Big shout out to Cushion-off. Oh, hey, AK. Big up, AK. Bernardo was a tango. He had some at half time. Tell you. Did Ahmad find his way back to Old Trafford? No, because he was too busy in Cushion-off's back pocket. Fisherman Foden. I said that during the game. I went, call him Fisherman now. Go on, call him Fisherman now. Ireland world class. Fans have been saying. Reinders was piss poor again, beginning to get worried. I'm not Pardo just yet. I do think he thinks he's still in Syria. I think he thinks he's still in Syria. He wants 10 minutes on the ball. He's not going to get that. Hello to each other. I'm just saying thank you, Matt, for backing McDonough in spite of people's. Mate, you've got to back a world-class player. You got to. Martin, you Doku hater. Well, he's got to perform it. Jeremy Doku, the GOAT. He's got to perform week in, week out. That's how he's got to be every week now. I want to see that every week from you now. That's my issue. It's the consistency. Oh, here he comes. Big Donna. I think this is Ed. But why have you called yourself Big Donna, Ed?
Hidden Ed, man. Hidden Ed.
Oh, wait. See, it's Elliot.
I did tell you all, man. Did tell you all.
Do you enjoy that?
It was all right, weren't it, man? I'll just...
The atmosphere was all right for a change.
I just want to, before I go into anything, obviously, condolences to Ricky Hatton, innit, man? Weird day, man, not going to lie, but you know what, man, I feel like a big pot was winning today when maybe him. I'm not going to lie, man. I think that were a big sort of pull together, and obviously we were there, Martin, before the game, and that it were emotional, man. So I think, yeah, you know what I mean? All like,
yeah, I felt for Danny tonight.
You know?
You could see Danny was. I mean, big up to Danny who got through that pre-match. You could see that it meant a lot. I know he was close. Big up Foggy. He was close to him, and big up to Danny for doing that. Because I don't think I'd have had the strength to do that.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah. Sad day, but the boys turned up, and I've got to give it them. I mean, you were texting during the game, and you know, I know a lot of obituaries have been written about Phil Foden and Erling Haaland and many others. But my God, they came back with a bang today.
Yeah, mustard, man. Mustard. World-class performances, I think, Martin, is like... I know we went about last night, weren't we, man? But I think a lot of players today showed that they can get to world-class. Obviously, I've been, my thoughts on Doku. Made that pretty clear.
And he turned up today.
This is what I'm saying. But it's what I'm saying. When I want Doku to go and prove me wrong, do you know what I mean? There's other people as well who I want to go and prove me wrong and stuff like that. And it's not a... Listen, I back every player in it, man, but I just think sometimes when we see performances like we have today from people like Doku, I thought Kusanov were good, to be honest. Diaz, probably the best performance I've seen from Diaz for God knows how long. O'Reilly, I thought were good. Couldn't go for all of them, to be fair, but obviously the players who I think played poor was the players who we probably didn't expect.
Yeah. Like I said, my only dispute today was to Johnny Reinders, but I put that down to settling into a new league. I think Reinders is going to be big up Rose. He's going to be an amazing player. I think he wants a little bit too much time on the ball. And you know our Premier League midfielders, you don't get that time on the ball. You really don't. That's my only proper.
I don't think Rodri was great either, to be fair, especially in spells. He was
blown out of his arse by when he went off.
Yeah. I mean, obviously going to come in it with games, but I thought Bernardo a little bit hit and miss, if I'm honest. I don't like him on the right, but I never have done. I think the treble season obviously
was better second half. We were joking that I always choose a bit of vitamin C at half time.
I thought it was all right. I don't think he was great. I thought I wouldn't have been surprised if he got dragged off at half time, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, again, we talked about that at half time, didn't we? Big up Lee Gates with the £5. Donnarumma was outstanding. Proper leader. Love that knee slide in front of the rag.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see that? Oh, bang in front of us. That, to be fair, quality, man. Yeah,
yeah. Big up Lee. Glad you got it sorted. Thank you. Rodri's still finding his way. That passing needs attention. When you've been out for a year, though, it is hard. But listen, I think he'll get there. Donnarumma, excellent. I do want to talk about, I mean, obviously, the changing tactics today. Because we've heard it all before. And you asked me last night, why was I so confident? And it was, I don't know, I just felt like the players wanted it this week. In the build-up, I thought someone's going to get on the end of this. And I don't know why. You know, when I think I said this to you last night in the space, of you have a feeling. I just had this feeling of we're going to do something different. And I think Pep's realised, I think for the last 10 years, we've been blessed with a lot of passing, ball-playing footballers that are exceptional. And I think right now, I think Pep said it, was it Friday, his presser? You know, I have to adapt to some of the players I've got as well. And 45% possession, what we've done is, I thought I'd never say this in the 10 years, and you know what I'm going to say. I never thought we'd allow the opposition to have the ball. But the way we were pressing in gangs, 2 and 3 at a time. We weren't giving United a minute's peace.
Yeah.
You know,
It's funny enough. I was saying to a few of the lads, to be fair, coming out, Martin, it was a bit like, actually, it's like pretty convenient. It's like pretty like irrelevant with like maybe today with like the Hatton thing, but it was almost like a boxer just like not sort of giving up with the press. I thought we were a little bit like.
Oh, we lost you there, Elliot. And we just lost Elliot there slightly. It's Foden clearly. Good evening, Spartacus. People are coming for you, mate, after your Donnarumma slander. The back four look much better for me. Do you know what I do think? I do think Donnarumma has given that back four so much. You could see it today. The back four just looked 10 foot taller. And that save he made from Mbremo, you watch to a man, they all go to him. They all go to Donnarumma. And they're hugging him and they're high-fiving him. And I've not seen that in 2 or 3 years. And this is, by the way, no slander on the legend that is Edison. I won't hear that. I'm not going to big up a player by putting down another one of our players. I won't do that because I don't want to slag Edison off. I want to thank Edison for his 8-9 years of legendary service, won everything with him. I think this is just a different direction. But I just feel like the back line grew 3 or 4 foot today with having him there.
He's mustard, man. Like I'm not going to say, oh yeah, I told you also, and things like that. I'm not going to do that. But for me, yeah, you don't win a treble and be a big part of it if no matter what league you're in. You can be in French league, you can be in Serie A, you can be in Bundesliga. No matter what league you're in, you don't do what he's done, man, and be a nobody. You know what I mean? And listen, I think James Trafford will have a good career, whether that's at us or whether that's elsewhere. That's still to be seen. But for me, you can't not have Donnarumma in the net if he's at your football club. Is that pretty simple, really?
Big up, Luke. Hope you enjoyed yourself today as well, mate.
And the fact of him coming out, Martin, I know we spoke about it, didn't we? But the fact of him coming out of his net,
catching and punch. By the way, he punches the way I bloody want to punch in the. My God, I felt confident on corners and free kicks.
I mean, that's the save with about the 60th minute and modelling. That's bang in front of us. Yeah, that's bang in front of us. It was just ridiculous, man. I thought, what? But yeah, I thought really good, man. Here we go. This is when it all changes, shall we say?
Spartacus is desperate to get on to come and have his say on it.
He is.
I trust Pepe will build on this. Listen, for me, I'm just one game at a time at the minute. I'm not going to say City are back. I'm not going to say we're in a title race. One game at a time.
Yeah, he
It
needs to
always
follow it up
said
now.
10
Yeah, he needs to
games
follow it
in.
up now. Yeah, he needs to follow it up
Yeah,
now, which is Thursday, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
then you win 2 games, and you go into the Arsenal game with a little bit more. Well, I say a little bit more. There'll be a lot more confidence. And obviously, I think the problem is, I think if we start winning games, then all of a sudden we start getting players back. I think it helps. Do you know what I mean? I think there's sort of that little bit of, oh, I don't think he's actually fully set in this squad, so I can take his place. But yeah,
I mean, we need to talk about Big Earl. I'm going to bring Sparks in a minute, but I need to talk about Big Earl in Haaland. That I've not seen Erling. Good evening, mate. I've not seen Erling Haaland that on it for a long time. The guy, like he had a point to prove, and I hammer him, taking Lenny Yoro off to try and bring on Maguire. Yeah, like that was going to do any difference, mate. Like that was going to do any difference. It was. I mean, the fact is, I just think the way we gave up the ball, the way we gave up possession, and you talked about this, Spike, because how we're going to play differently. Surely you saw that we are going to change now.
I saw it, but I also believe that this will not work against better sides.
In what way?
I don't think we can do what we've done because I don't mind going direct. I think if we have Haaland, we have Foden, we have Doku, Savio, those are players that will benefit for having space in behind to run into. But I also think that if the only play you have is to go direct, then you also have a big issue. If you have no option to go short and to build up the ball, I think that's a big issue. And the 2 or 3 only times that United had any semblance of competence at pressing, we just had no choice but to kick the ball long. And it wasn't a long pass, it was just a hopeful punt into the space for our players to challenge into. Listen, we're brilliant. I think Donnarumma was very good. Shot stopping was very good. I think this is the gamble we're going to have with him. Like, is he going to prevent more chances than he's going to create for the opposition? If the answer is going to be yes in the game, then he's going to be very good for us. But if the answer is no in the game, he's not going to be as good. I think that's all there is to it.
but apart from the save, though, to be fair to Spartacus, to be honest, apart from the save, which he was forced to med sort of thing, I thought the other stuff what he did was like coming out of his box, like being demanding when the corner were whipped in. I thought that was very good from Donnarumma's side of it. I get what you're saying about maybe playing directs ain't going to work against every team. But surely we're not going to go away to Burnley or play Burnley at home and go direct. Well, I would imagine we're going to probably change the sort of style of play against different sides.
Yeah, is it playing the opponent to not have
Is
it
it like I can't see him playing Bernard on the right wing against Burnley.
I don't think this works against an Arsenal, for example, though.
I actually
if
don't.
you're
I think it does work against an Arsenal.
if your only option is to go direct and to go long, like let's take for example, there was a chance that we created with a long ball from Josko Vadio. It worked out. We created a chance. I think it was the one that Bernardo passed it to Haaland, but Haaland miscontrolled it. That all came from a long ball from Josko Vadio. That worked because United got completely inept as a football team, right? If you have a team and a position that is a lot more competent, like for example an Arsenal, I think if the only option you have is to play it long, it becomes a lot more predictable, and the opposition is just going to 2 men that Haaland, and he can't win a physical battle against 2 people. I think this is something that can work if the opposition is willing to press you, and it's completely atrocious at doing so. Because let's take, for example, a lot of what we did was basically exploit that there was a gap between the left wing back and the wing back in general and the midfielder on that side, and we're making a pass directly from the centre back into the winger, and then the winger passed the ball back, and either Foden or Reinders was driving into the space. We did that a lot, but against the midfield three, we don't have that pass. So we cannot just bypass the midfield who is already undermanned because we dropped Rodri into the centre-back role to help with build-up. So I think this creates a situation where the only option we have is to go long to Holland. And if that's the only option we have, it becomes predictable and the opposition can actually close it down a lot better.
Can I ask quick, are people, again, and I've mentioned this before, is this just a human nature though? Humans don't handle change well. And we're so used to the silky football, and I understand that. But for me, I think football's changed slightly. I'm not saying we're going to play that way every single game against every opponent. Of course not. But is it more about the running and the physicality of the game now? More than about the skill set?
At least for me, right? I think if we moved in a different direction in the summer, getting players like Morgan Gibbs-White, getting players like maybe Kakis instead of Aitnohi, players who are stronger, faster, and hit ground a lot better and are better in duels, I would have no problem with doing this change. My thing is with both players that are technically good players who wants to play with the ball in their feet and control the pitch. This doesn't really go down well with playing transition football and fighting for every second ball. I think I have no problem with doing that, with changing into that style. But then the transfer targets and the transfer and the transfer window has to be going into that direction as well, and I don't think we did.
But I think we were, because we did try for Morgan Gibbs-White. We did try for these players, didn't we?
But yeah, but Reinders doesn't fit that profile,
and that's why Reinders is struggling right now. But
yeah.
he is only 2 or 3 games in. He is only new to this.
I also don't think I know he fits that profile. I don't think Chucky fits that profile as well.
No,
they're not players who are going to be winning second balls.
I think you're presuming we're going to play that way all the time. Is it not a good thing to have different locks for different keys, as Andy would say?
I do think so, but I don't think we have the keys for this lock. I think this is going to sound a lot more negative than I actually am. But I do think a lot of the reason why we played well today was because United were just horrible. The players
keep saying that. So every time we win now, it's because the opposition are poor.
I don't say that, Martin. I said this for this game
against Wolves. Now it's coming out against United.
I don't think that's true for Spurs. I don't think that was true for Wolves. I don't think that was. I think we won because we made Wolves be shit.
But Wolves are a poor team. They're getting beat. They've lost nearly every game.
Yeah, but I think we made them be shit because of what we did. I think United made themselves shit.
I agree, but Wolves are shit in general.
Yeah, but I think what we did against Wolves is a lot more. We can do that against more teams and get a win than what we did.
Well, United are better. But United are better than Wolves, though. To be fair.
But this is what I'm saying. Hang on a minute. I know what people are saying.
Hold on. You're surely not saying. You're surely not saying that Wolves are better side than United. Player-wise.
I don't think there's much between them. I don't think it's only player-wise. I think it's just.
That's mental, man.
I think Amorim is just. I think Amorim is shit.
Him, yeah. I fucking despise him, yeah. But you've got to be honest about it, man. They level. I think the levels competition compared to Wolves.
Player by player, they're better, but the manager is just horrible.
It's about the individual players though. Sometimes I went to like the Mbeumo chance. I thought that was a fucking quality strike, to be honest. Which obviously made the save even better.
Yeah, but I also think that if the manager doesn't put the player in the right spot to do what they are good at, then you might as well have Lionel Messi. If you're playing him at centre back, he's not going to do much. And I think Ruben Amorim is just probably one of the worst managers we've seen in the Premier League.
I don't disagree with that, but I still think that they've got good players.
Yeah, no, I do agree. They have some good players. I think not many, but I think they have some, like Lenioro, like Diallo and Mbeumo. I think that's it. To be honest, I think that's it. Really,
I think Maino's a decent player, but
fair enough. Maino, yes, but he doesn't play much.
Right, listen, I understand we all hate United, but they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Martin, let's be fully honest here. De Ligt, shit. He's
But he's not. No, let's not. He wasn't. No, he's not a shit player.
No,
You don't play for
I'm
Bayern
saying
Munich
in general.
shit.
Yeah, the problem
He
is at
was
the
bench.
minute.
He was a bench player for Eric Dyer at Bayern Munich, Martin.
But how many? But what's the different formations though, Spot? Because as well, like, how many times had De Ligt played in a back five?
To be fair, actually a lot because he played at Juventus.
Right. Yeah. So that's obviously one other club, but I'm on about the other. What's the other ones?
Ajax and Bayern Munich. He played a decent amount of back five in Bayern Munich because he was there with Tuchel, and not that much at Ajax. Yes, fair.
I mean, that's a great point. You got to remember, we've had no pre-season, and let's go back to last season. We all saw it against Newcastle, against Chelsea, and there was another game where we said, "Oh, there's going to be times." Because remember, he went long ball against them, and that was with Edison.
But this is the thing, Martin, and this is the key difference. What we did against Chelsea and Newcastle, we had options, and we chose the option of a long ball in the moment. I think a lot of the time against Man United, we have no other option but to go long. And I think this is the issue. This is where I think it's a problem. When you have no other option but to play the ball long.
I don't get the problem part. I think you're upset with the style.
No, I'm not. Like, again, like we went long, we went direct against Chelsea and Newcastle, and I loved it. I think it was brilliant because the way in which we created situations to go long, we had multiple choices. We could do multiple things with the ball. I think when you lock yourself into one thing to do with the ball, I think then that becomes an issue.
That's what we're saying. We're not going to play this way every opponent, every game.
I mean, in a specific play, when you have if you have a specific moment in play in a game where you have no other option but to do something, it allows the opposition to react to it more easily and to win the ball and to pressure you and to make you make a mistake. I think we were too many times in the game locked into one specific play because we had no other option but to play the pass, but to do that thing that it was done. So basically, play a long ball, play a long pass, play a hopeful punt into
What do you want? What do you want? Because I'm a bit confused because we win and people are unhappy with the style. Because remember, everyone said Pep won't change. Pep won't change. He's stubborn. He's stubborn. He's stubborn. And he's changed everything. And some people are still not happy.
It's not about the style,
before you go Spotter curse, but before you go, answer to, because I don't want to be rude, answer to Andy's question is Donna, mate.
The man of the match?
No, he asked me what my favourite kebab was. So.
Okay.
I mean, people say it's like watching Sam Allardyce. I understand it may not be pretty on the eye, but is Pep trying to win games or is he trying to win performance trophies?
No, Martin, I don't, at least for me, it's not about the style. I loved it when we went to Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal, and we played a long ball and it worked. I loved it. Genuinely one of the best games we had those seasons. But the thing is, in all of those games, when we went with the long ball, we had the option to pass the ball to someone else. We had the option to go a different style, to go in that game, to have the players come short and build out like that. To have a pass into the fullback, then it's going to go into the midfielder and then go down the wing and then build up like that. Or we could also just find Haaland and flick it onto KDB, and then Haaland goes in behind. KDB basically plays a pass. Change KDB for Foden in this situation because Foden was doing a similar job. But the point still remains, like you have a player that you have the option to play short while having the option to play long. This is my point. I think in this game against Man United, we were too often locked in a place where we could only play long. And I think if you can only play long, it's not about choosing to go long. It's about not having the option to go short. I think this is the issue for me. Not having the option a lot of the time to be able to play the ball short and to do those.
But we went short. We went short, and the two times we did it, we gave the ball away, and they weren't Donnarumma kicks.
This is the point.
One was off Diaz, and one was off Gabardio.
Yeah, this is my point. I think if we created a situation where we couldn't play short, and I think this is the point. I don't want us to play short every time, but we have to have the option to do so. Because if we don't, then it becomes easier.
I mean, this is what, listen, it's your opinion, mate, and I respect it. I just disagree respectfully because I think people are craving things that we had the players for. We don't anymore. We don't have KDB. We don't have Edison. We don't have a David Silva. We don't have a fully fit Rodri.
I mean, Foden did his best David Silva impression today, I'm going to be honest.
That's the first time Foden's done that in 12 months. He was exceptional, but now he's got to do it game in, game out. I'm not saying...
Same with everyone, by the way. Same with everyone as well. That's not just Phil. That's every player. It's like Haaland. Haaland can't play like that today, and then you just go back to normal, innit? You know what I mean? It's
where everyone has been World War III and slagging the players, slagging Pep, wanting this, wanting that, and people have asked for Pep to change. This is my thing. People have asked for Pep Guardiola to change, and I saw even changes today, not just from the playing style, but for the first time this season, I didn't see the cheerleading squad on the sidelines. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but today, normally, Kolo Touré and Pep Linders are on the side every game. Rah, rah, here we go. And it was only Pep today on the sidelines.
Yeah, I couldn't see that on the TV. So,
and I'm like, he's told them, calm down a bit. There's one boss. It's like Kushinov. People are wanting Kushinov now to be something he's not. He's an old-fashioned defender. That's what he is. He likes to throw his body in. Yes, is he going to get caught out now and again? Is he going to give away free kicks? Of course he is.
But to be fair, he can also learn how not to do that. It's not particularly hard not to do that.
No, but then there's the Liverpool way. Are Liverpool going to be able to carry on for 4? That's 4 games in a row, and they're getting away with it by the skin of the teeth every time at the minute.
I don't think they do. That's why I don't think the title race is over, because I think Liverpool are shit. I think they're worse than last season.
I'm just a bit lost because, and I'm not. It's not you. I've seen a few. It's like, and I get it. It's their people's opinions, and this is why we love these things. It's opinions. We can agree, we can disagree, but it's like we win, we play different, not happy. We lose, we play the same, not happy. And I think there's just clashes all the time here. And to me, I get 45% possession is not normal, but the way we press, I don't mind that. Seen as gang press like that. You know, I didn't see his gang press like that last season at all. If you look at, I think, was it the second or third, the second goal? That's caused through our pressing. United had the ball, and we crowded.
I think you're thinking of the third goal, innit?
I think that's the third goal.
No, the second goal, when, if you watch, it was, you know, when Foden wins, it was.
I thought you meant. Yeah, I thought you meant. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the Haaland one.
A delicate ball through, and that's that was from United coming out of their press.
I think a better example is the one that Doku intercepts the ball and then he passes into Haaland, but Haaland just, I don't know how the fuck he missed that, but he missed it.
I just feel as though you're not. Listen, there was
the other side of it as well, mate. The other side of it as well, mate. Just to think it, like, it's like, how many times have we battered teams with possession and lost? Like, if you go for it from the last 5 years, I mean, the one that stands out for me is before they went to the World Cup when we lost to Brentford before, and I think it was Tony and Mbeumo scored against us.
Yes,
and they absolutely just they just sat back and just played sort of like counter attacking, and it worked. Now, I think there's loads of examples for that. If I'm honest, I don't know this 100%, but I would say that we probably out-possessioned United last year when we lost.
Yeah, we did.
So
United
really,
won last year the way we won today.
Yeah, does it even matter? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not bothered, innit? If play nice football all you want, but I'd rather get results than play nice football.
Elliot, to be fair,
business, innit?
To be fair, I agree. I think it's win over performance, especially today. But there is also the fact that, statistically speaking, you're a lot more likely to win the league by having more possession. I don't think there was ever a side that won the league that wasn't in the top 8 sides for possession.
But we are still going to have possession. See, by
No, I'm
looking
just
so
playing
clear,
devil's
his
I'm just
opinion,
playing devil's
we'll go to Arsenal and
advocate
get
here.
hammered. We've just beaten in a Manchester derby 3-0, and Zedgy's saying we'll go to Arsenal and get hammered. Why do we do
Anything
this
can
in the
happen.
fan base?
Anything can happen since then. Anyway, like I said, there's a full
Listen,
week to go.
Zedgy, it's your opinion, but
Arsenal play Tuesday night.
it's
There might be
fine.
injuries or there could be anything. Do you know what I mean? It's too
I
too
mean,
early to speak about the Arsenal game. We've got Napoli before that, so
Elliot, they're ready without Saka and Saliba as well. So,
right. But where we're
and I
at
think
Mamouche and
Odegaard as well.
right, but we're also without Mamouche, Stones, and
Blew
other
out
people, aren't we?
No, I mean,
Thing is,
like, there's no.
Spartacus- Oh, hang on, just it was because Blue Out's just running two Spartacus. Thing is, Spartacus, that tactics and the way on the way to play do get adjusted, suit the opposition. Pep is adapting, not changing, in his opinion.
I think yes, they changed, they adapted tactics, but with the lack of prepping time between matches, you're not going to be able to change the way you play at all.
So, would you
Like,
rather play
completely.
the same way and get beat today?
No, Martin, this is not what the thing for me is, I don't mind with playing direct. I think the biggest issue is when, even if we can go to the other side, play slow, meticulously, and building out from the back, but you don't have the option to go direct. I think that's also an issue. I think you have to have the options of either
We did have the
playing,
option to go short. We did go short.
as you said, every time we did, we were having to kick it up the field and lost possession.
But that wasn't anything to do with Donnarumma.
No, I didn't say it was. I just think we just were not. The way we set up was not really made for us to be able to play out of the back. And I think a lot of the reason
made for us, right? So you just
the
hit it on the head. Made for us. Made for us. How? Are you talking about a Pep team from the last 5 years?
No, I'm talking about a Pep team that played against Arsenal and we won 4-2, I think, at the Emirates. I'm talking about that.
We don't
Yeah,
have them,
But we
different
can
players,
still do
yeah.
those things.
We don't
We
have
can
them
still
players,
do those
anymore.
things, though, Martin.
But
we
don't
can
have
still do those
Gundogan.
things.
I don't think.
We
No,
don't,
yeah. I agree with you, Martin. I agree.
don't
I don't
have
think
KDB.
this is what we went through it last night, Spark, because you're asking me about world class, not world class. Who we've had, who we now got. That's what I was saying. That this is the differences in, like Docker's performance today for me was probably, I would say it, even though I'm not the biggest fan, was world class. But the thing with Doku is now he needs to go and do that again and then do it again, because that's what ultimately makes world class players. KDB did it so consistent, so much. David Silva, same thing, so much. Yaya, back in the day, did it so much. This is what makes world class players. Aguero, consistency wise, just ridiculous. So the problem what you have is, I think with Pep at the minute, he's not too sure with these players. It's almost a bit like, well, I can maybe adjust to this way for this game, and maybe on Thursday, Spartacus, maybe he'll go Kushinov inside and with Diaz, and then he maybe play Nunez at right back and just change it completely.
I think we cannot play without a left foot centre back. I think that there is no way we can win without one.
Well, we did today.
No, there was Josco Bardio as the left-footed centre back.
And I thought Josco looked a bit rusty at the start.
He did.
One. I don't know if anyone noticed it. Did you see who was it? He goes over at one point and takes a piggyback on the guy for no reason and gives away the free kick, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
I think it was against Mbuemo.
But that's the first time Gabardio's been on the pitch. The first time we've had a fit Foden. We're still, people aren't going to like this. We are still kind of in a pre-season situation.
We are. Absolutely.
I think games, when you play a Burnley or you play look at Liverpool today. Like I said, they struggled for 93 minutes against Burnley. They were lost.
I think Liverpool have a big issue. I don't think they are anywhere near as good as they.
You've not got to have different keys for different locks. Azander, 93, I said for years, and so has, his amazing panel. Have they not said different keys for different locks?
Yes, Martin, but the thing for me is you have to have different key for different locks, but you cannot be throwing one key away to win a game.
But we're not.
You have to have two keys.
I don't get. We did play pressing football.
So how would you want him to play then, Spartacus? Just out of curiosity.
Look, I want us to, instead of having to drop Rodri into the back line 90% of the game. Give that role to Foden a little bit more. Ask him to
but you
come
can't
back,
change.
get the ball,
But
and
you
know.
can't change Foden from today because that's where Foden wants to probably play. He probably wants to play in between the lines. He wants to probably play behind United's midfield.
Just give him more trust. I think he can be doing that. I think today he
has.
showed that he can play
Yeah.
the 8th role as
Yeah,
good
but I
as
think-
anybody else.
Yeah, but you can look at it a different way though with that though, man, because he also played Bernardo out right today. I think 6-7 years ago, Foden would have been playing out on the right and Bernardo would have been playing inside.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can look at the other way, innit?
Has football not changed? Because Pep said this. This has all been said, by the way. It is, have we just not come up with a solution? Because everyone said Pep got found out. Yeah. Because everyone when we used to play 15,000 passes around, everyone just used to low block and we couldn't get round. Today, Doku looked better because he didn't have the ball 1,000 times to think about it. For the first time today, I saw Doku using instinct. I think when some play, you're not going to like this. I think Doku suits being an instinctive player than he is I've got the ball for 5 minutes. What do I do with it?
Yeah, I think so as well. And the thing for me, the only thing for me is that we shouldn't be completely disregarding one thing to do something else. And just as you said, when we were doing this passing out from the back thing 1,000 passes, I criticized that a lot as well. Not having
people
the
are struggling
option.
to understand what you want, then, Spartacus.
I want us to be able to not do both, but be able to do both. Have a setup where not really though, are we?
Yeah, because against Brighton we were playing back to
The thing
position
is,
football.
the thing is, Spartacus, can I just actually maybe look at it from a different way from you, man? Right, we tried playing out from the back against Tottenham. What happened with the first goal?
We made a mistake and they scored.
Right, what happened with that mistake?
Trafford made a bad pass and Nico Gonzalez was not in shape to get the ball.
So playing out from the back then, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so maybe but maybe why not? Why would Pep stick to that if he doesn't trust it and he doesn't trust the players around that system doing that? I think going back to the treble season, it's very different. You had Laporte. Like Laporte for me, one of the most underrated players on the ball. His passing was fucking unbelievable. Mahrez, the best first touch I've ever seen. You had in that team, but then back then.
How did we score the second goal again? I think it was the second goal against Wolves, playing out of the back. Trafford found a pass into the midfield into Reinders still and then scored.
Yeah, but he still sort of went long though, didn't he? Trafford, he sort of like pinged it into the midfield.
Yeah,
he
because
didn't,
we all
just play out from the back. He did. He chips.
By the way, Graham makes
it's a ground pass.
I still just want to people see me chatting. My apologies. Graham makes a great point. This game today was quite like that. Remember the Arsenal 3-1 where KDB lobbed the ball from?
I think it was very different.
We gave up possession completely in that game.
Yes, we gave up possession, but we still were able to keep the ball in the back line. It's enough time for them to commitments forward, and then we go up the field. I think today we couldn't keep the ball time long enough, and when we tried to do that, we failed. I think this is the biggest difference for me. Yeah, and again, I think a lot of the reason why we won 3-0 was because United are one of the 5 worst teams in the league.
No. Totally disagree with that. I'm not having we only won 3-0 because United are shit.
No, I said it's a big reason, not only because of that. I think the players fought for it. I think the players worked hard. I think the players were strong in challenges. They were trying to win every single duel.
I've never seen the Etihad like that in months.
I agree with that as well. I believe a lot of.
I ain't asked. To be honest, it's up to Spartacus, isn't it? But I ain't asked about performances in it. I want results. I want results in it. I'm all right playing all right and dominating the ball for 90 minutes. But if we lose 1-0, nobody's turning around and saying, "Oh well, you dominated." Do you know what I mean?
The thing for me, Elliot, is that what I'm thinking of is if we played the same or close to the same, because I don't think we can change much between games because of the lack of time in the training ground. Against Napoli, against Arsenal, against Liverpool, I think we're gonna struggle. I think we're gonna struggle a lot.
But they're good sides though, Sparta, because you can't. The problem is it's such a problem now. Seeing other teams are good. Like,
Yeah,
why
and
is that such a
again,
problem?
like I think we're gonna struggle because they're good sides. I think the ceiling for this style of play it's much lower. If you don't have the option
Re-
while you're having this style of play of playing it short, of being able to pass it out from the back, if you don't have the option to do that, the playing long is gonna be harder because you're not gonna be allowed to leave men 1v1.
Martin, have you got
Yeah.
access to a computer? Obviously,
Yeah, we're
like what you
watching
can go on.
now.
No, like what you can go on while you're on stream.
I can do.
Right, go do me a favour. Put in last season's game, at home to Liverpool.
Yes.
Just go into the stats and just. I don't actually know what the
Going at
stats
home.
are. Yeah. When I think, do we get beat? We're 2-0.
Yeah.
2-1, I think now.
2.
It's in
We're
there.
2-1.
2-0.
Get in.
Yeah. What was this? What was the possession stats for that game?
Elliot.
So
Liverpool have 33.9% possession. Their lowest since 2003, 2004.
That's what I'm saying.
This strengthens my point. I think we had a big issue in that game because we could not go direct. We could only play the ball short. I think you have to have both at the same time in the game.
So do you want us to go direct or not direct?
I want us to have the choice of being direct or have the choice in the same game of playing it short.
So
and I don't think we had that
why
today.
why can't we do both though?
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think we did both. I don't think we
No,
had
why
the choice.
can't we though?
Because I think the way we're setting up is not particularly favorable to be doing that.
I can't believe we won 3-0 and we sat here trying to turn it down.
No, Marty, this is not my point. This is not. I think I'm buzzing that we won. The thing for me is when we're trying to be doing things like, yeah, we were world class or we were brilliant. I think we were very good, but I think we're also very good because United allowed us to be very good as well. I think both things can be true.
No, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. Are you even ragging this guy? I'm joking.
No, obviously not.
No, you're really hurt, aren't you, from this Edison thing? You're
no, I'm not. Again, as I said to earlier, I couldn't care less about the other thing. Like I really couldn't.
Big up Never a Foul Raid. Big up to Naf's Fade. Welcome.
The thing for me is not having the option, and I think I don't think this is going to be good for us in the long term. Not having that option.
Listen, the last 20, we played really well in very good moments for us, right? We played. I tell you what, last 20 minutes.
Oh God!
Right, we were so tired. Our team, the players looked exhausted, and they did. And a lot of it is to do with like Martin. I said I agree with Martin. We're still getting fit. We're still very much pre-season, and we are. But I don't give a shit. We beat United 3-0. And it's all about beating United. And we did it for a certain person that was looking over us last night today, which was a really bad day for Manchester as a whole. And for Ricky Hatton to pass away, for us to do that for him was brilliant.
Okay, then. Alan, before we do this, because you're going to have a massive question in a minute, big up to Shedders for the 16 months, mate. Appreciate that. And big up to Bite Your Dick Off for the 16 months as well.
I'm emotional. I mean, this is a dream come true. All these guys deserve. All these guys are on here.
Listen, it's opinions, and I get it. It's what we always do. Alan.
Te ajudar a pensar com o quê, mãe?
Alan, talk to me about Donnarumma's a slag, because you know what? He made you look a bit of a fool today, because the guy
goalkeeper's
was
out.
a unit.
He's frozen. He's that speechless.
Why when I ask him the Donnarumma
He's that speechless. He's frozen.
How is he frozen on the Donnarumma question?
Is that
No.
impressed?
Because I'm not frozen. Because Andy there. But he is done a slag.
Anyway, that's enough of that bullshit. Right, say it again, Alan.
Listen, Dunner is a slag. He made one good save, which he needed to do, which was what any keeper would have to have done.
Behave, man. Behave, Alan. Behave.
Alan, stop. He punched everything, caught everything. He is a world-class keeper.
I'm gonna make a bold statement. I don't think
Listen.
Edison saves. I don't think Edison saves that shot.
I
don't want to do that either, Elliot. I don't want to big up.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying that's like mental, like goalkeeping. I think, to be fair.
Yeah, Elliot did text me as he said. He text me.
Well, Alan, a couple of things I have to pick me up. Phil Foden is finished. What you told me exactly on this channel. Phil Foden is finished.
No. Oh no.
Doctor,
Doc had a speedboat today, Al, to be fair.
Docu was phenomenal today.
He had a speedboat today.
Made Cole Palmer look like his bitch today. He was that damn good, Phil Foden. Yeah. Erling Braut Haaland, best centre forward in the world when he's on that form. Yeah, I have got receipts. You're damn right I've got receipts. And I'm going after the people with receipts because some people gave far too soon.
You finished pointing like this.
Well, come on. I want to hear your great football knowledge.
No, listen.
Dig yourself out of this hole.
No, I thought we played well as a team in very certain moments during the game. We're not 100% fit at the moment, which we're not. First half, I thought we gave the ball away quite a lot. We were sloppy at times, but overall, we played better than Man U, without any shadow of a doubt. Second half, I'll be honest with you, the second goal was against the run of play in the beginning of the second half. It was. They were all over us in the first 6 or 7 minutes of the second half. Then we scored on the break. And then United tried to force it.
They were all over us for 6 minutes.
So the first 6 or 7 minutes, mate, for the second half, we didn't touch the ball.
That's how football goes,
we didn't touch the ball.
That's what we're saying. It's by design. Whoa,
I don't know about that. I said today.
Possession. We allowed them to get the ball, play out from the back, and we pressed them in 2s and 3s. And today was different. People have asked for. This is what I listen. It's people's opinions. I get it, but people have asked for a plan B.
Pep Linda's masterclass, I think.
You get the plan B, and you're not happy with the plan B.
What do you reckon, Brian? Pep Linda's masterclasser.
I've never seen Doku press like that. I've never seen Bernardo Silva first half wasn't pressing. He had an orange juice and suddenly started. He wanted to press now.
I thought Bernardo was poor, man, to be fair.
And Bremo
Did you?
Beg your pardon.
Bernardo, poor. He was everywhere.
Yeah, I thought he was poor.
Did you?
No.
No.
I thought Rodri was poor.
I agree. Rodri.
I thought Randers were poor.
The misplacing passes first half they were honestly. And don't make excuses, Peter. The misplacing passes. They were. So shocking. And, well, mate, first time I've seen Martin laugh at Diane Abbott. Yeah, and that after her comments just today. Oh, dear me. Oh,
I'll stick to football.
Well, all right, it's true though.
Jesus Christ.
This just
Alan, we could have won 4, 5, or 6 today quite easily.
Well, Alan missed the biggest city this world's ever seen from about a yard out.
Yeah, what happened to that? That's obviously from other end from us. What the fuck did he do?
It basically hit the post.
Yeah, I know it hit the post, but how the fuck did it hit the post? Did he not take it around the keeper? No.
It had a bit. It looked like it had a bit of spin on it because it was.
Don't make excuses for him, mate. He should have scored.
I need to watch it back.
We couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
We win 3-0, and I've got two people on here who want to talk about all the bad points of the damn game. What the hell?
Mate, listen.
Have I
Elliot,
got a Twilight Zone here or what?
He rang me as he was coming out of the game, and he just had a go at me all for about 5 minutes and then put the phone down.
He wasn't having a go. It was called having banter, Alan.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, what's the matter with you? Just won 3-0.
Happy clapper.
Yeah, I said about the second goal. The second goal happens because of our press. We gave United the ball, we pressed them, and we squeezed the space up. And Foden, Doku, Haaland were magnificent in the build-up.
O'Reilly was also good today, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're only happy when we're bitching and moaning. We don't know how to handle. I am. Listen, I'm called Happy Clapper. What you on about?
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Is O'Reilly better at left back than in midfield?
He played well today. To be fair, he played quite well.
No, I mean,
I'd say
moving forward as well, Al, in general.
I don't know, mate. Because
yes,
he's a talented footballer. He is a talented footballer.
Who?
I think
O'Reilly is he a better left back than he is a midfielder?
Yes.
I think he's a much better left back than he's a midfielder.
Shimmy's
I think
not
he
a right
struggles
back.
in small
Shimmy's not a right
spaces.
back, to be fair. There goes Sparks.
Sorry, what?
All right, Kushinov. I love Kushinov today, but like I said, there was parts of his game where. But
passing
can't have a go at him.
Passing.
No, today for me
was
as I said on Thursday night, I don't give a damn about the performances. Today was about getting the win, getting the feel-good factor back in, especially after the news before kickoff, when everyone was emotional. Erling Haaland had told everyone, these are getting it this week. You saw what he did. The guy was unplayable today, Erling Haaland. Unplayable. Doku, unplayable. Phil Foden, unplayable. Ruben Diaz looked 10 times better today because you know why? He didn't fanny around with the ball playing out from the back. He just defended the damn thing. Sometimes people aren't going to like this. It's just my opinion. Sometimes, if in doubt, get the fucker out. Simple as. How many times did United... 1 minute, Sparkus. How many times I'm going to go back and watch the game. I'm going to count this up. How many times United tried to play passing little football and they kicked it out for a bloody throw-in? I'm just saying, I understand everyone wants. I feel as though everyone wants a perfect performance. No shots conceded, no goals. By the way, we've got a clean sheet today that no one's talking about. Clean sheet.
Big Donna, first start.
I know it's United are crap.
What are you saying now? What are you saying now?
They spent over 200 million this summer.
What are you saying now? First start, first clean sheet. Big Donna, speak on it.
You're upset because your guy's been dropped. I'm sorry, we're Manchester City FC, not Player FC. This Player FC's got to stop. We are Manchester City, badge before the name.
Well said. Alan, did you see the video I sent you, by the way? I thought you'd loved Donovan after the video I sent you.
Yeah, I did.
A good weren't it, man? Admit it. You loved it, didn't you? The knee slide in front of the dirty rags.
I just hate the name, mate, and you know the reason why.
Well, why don't we call him GG then for you? Is that better?
The goal.
Yes.
You look at that save he made. Did you see all the defenders go to him? High-fiving him, hugging him. He's added a boom for. I'm sorry. I didn't realise how tall that guy was. I was 5 yards away from him, and I'm like, whoa, I'll show you the video. Here you go. Here was my reaction. let's do them.
St Martin is the same height as Trafford, and he's
not. He's bigger. He looks bigger.
He's 6'5". He's 6'5".
Alan, I can promise you, I was 5 yards away from him. He looks so much bigger.
Yeah, because he's bigger that way.
Fuck me, your atmosphere is wanky at family stand.
Oh, is it? Hang on a minute. Whoa.
Wonder who started that chant off.
Who started the Poznan? 'Cause it wasn't your end. Weren't your end who started the Poznan? It was our end.
Behave, man.
And who started the Poznan off? It wasn't Alan from his fucking couch.
No, you're quite right. He wasn't.
There's no need for that. It's
just
family
honestly,
stand ultras. Come on, and it's the North stand now. It's not the family stand.
The stewards went to see Matt to tell him to shut up and be quiet because he's waking the kids up.
Yeah, they told you to be quiet as well from you. Just get your season ticket out. Remote control. I thought Alan would be.
Listen, hang on. I don't get up in the morning when I've already had 2.5 hours sleep to listen to you have a go. You can very easily go back downstairs, get back in bed, throw one off the wrist, and then
Whoa! Calm down, sunshine. Alan, like he's saying, hi, arms make a difference in goalkeepers. No. Good point. Come on, Alan, just say it. Donnarumma was great. Just say it. Go on. Just one time.
He was all right.
He's not having it at all.
Hey, Al, your shit will be with you soon anyway, man. Donnarumma back in it.
Listen, Matt, who was your man of the match? Who was your man of the match, Elliot?
I send it you and what?
If you send me
Martin's giving me your address, so it's on its way.
I am around, yeah.
Good, right. I've got to end it. I need to go back to my father's, my mum. He's on her own at the moment. We're going to do loads more on this week. On Tuesday, there is. By the way, Blues Down Under is moving to Tuesday now. Tuesday evening for the Blues over in Aussie. So it'll be on Tuesday morning in the UK. And Wednesday night we'll stay stateside. Thursday night, we're probably going to, if the lads want to do Thursday night chat, that's up to them. I'm at the Etihad. Thursday, cheering on the boys. So there will be a post-match. We'll see if there's anything Thursday night chat. Tomorrow, we may do something tomorrow night.
Can I ask a question? Why is the Champions League now being played on Thursday nights?
It's just for TV.
Wankers.
By the way, right, who was your man of the match, Elliot?
First half Foden, second half Haaland.
Spartacus, man of the match.
Donnarumma.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, who was your man of the match?
Foden easily.
Alan?
Donnarumma.
I'd agree with
Donnarumma.
Elliot. No.
Donnarumma.
I would say
Donnarumma.
Foden first half, Haaland second.
Ahmad, thank you for the £2. Can't believe we are effing mooning after a win. And that's from Ahmad. That's from Ahmad, who's been so negative for the last few weeks. That's from Ahmad telling you all to calm down. Save us from the two depressants, man.
I want to give man of the match to Ricky Hatton. How about that? Because we did it for him.
I love that. Yeah. No, I love that as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my man of the match. My man of the match of the game was Haaland. I thought he was sublime. But I'm going to give it to Ricky Hatton and the fans. I've never seen the Etihad like that in a long time. It's been a long time since we brought the Posen out, a long time for Ricky Hatton, and the Blues turned up today. For him, his family, I will say this again, big up to Danny, who stood strong in that at the beginning today. That was Blues coming together, and I'm going to end it on this because it is only reportedly at the minute, but if you are struggling, if you do need help, our emails, our DMs, they are all open. Do not suffer in silence. Anyone who knows me knows I am available 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and I will speak to people. I will do it. There will be a space for an hour in about 10 minutes when I get it set up. While my father is doing a lot better.
Good.
We're in negotiations of what we're going to do for the next step now. The likelihood is probably going to come home. We were looking at a hospice, but the way this government is, it may mean selling half the house, which we don't want to do because there's still other people who live in the house. So, yeah, there's a lot of negotiating. Please stay safe. Look after each other. Never take your loved ones, your friends, even people you don't always get on with for granted. We need to stay together in life. Football is meant to be our escape from all this. Let's not make football the reason we all argue. We can debate, we can disagree all day. Look, me and Spartacus disagree. Me and Elliot do a lot. I got told last night about, Mafuni was on the bench today, by the way. No one noticed that. But please stay safe. This is going to take you to LB. So please put in the chat, Mike Raid. No, don't put that in the chat. I want you to put this. I want you to put this in the chat, in there. This is what I want to put you in. Hitman forever. Rest in peace. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. Hitman forever. Rest in peace. We're not going to end with our normal outro. We're going to end a very simple way, in the very simple way we started it. And that is this. I want to thank everyone who's joined us. Manchester is blue. And today was for the Manchester City fans. And most importantly, this legend, one of our own. Rest in peace.